Hi everybody. I was doing some research, in regards to the recent earthquakes, continuing earthquakes, particularly around the new Madrid fault line. And actually, I came upon this article. It's something I came up this morning, and then after I read it, I did some further research, and also came upon a video that was put out by Dutchsinse. He came out with a video in regards to this, the one in Arkansas, and this article here is titled Arkansas Cities Feel Unexplained Surge in Earthquakes. And this comes out of Little Rock, Arkansas, which is really not far from where the birds fell out of the sky, how they fell out of the sky dead, and they found thousands of birds. In Beebe, Arkansas. Well, Beebe is not that far away from Little Rock. And so I'm going to talk about here about some of my findings. And it says here in the article that Jim Sutterfield was briefly puzzled by a thumping sound that seemed to slam the back of his office chair, and then when the small town Arkansas fire chief turned and saw no one was around, he quickly realized it was just an earthquake again. That was only my second time to feel one, but others had felt them from 3 to 4 months now. Okay, so this has been going on for 3 or 4 months now. The Greenbrier chief, Jim Sutterfield, said after feeling the latest tremor on Wednesday, now when it happens, people say, well, there's another one. And then several small earthquakes ranged in the magnitude of 1.8 to 3.8. Have rattled north central Arkansas cities of Greenbrier and Guy. That's G-U-Y, Guy, as in the guy's name, and or as they call somebody, Guy, whatever. This week, and as the cause is unknown. Well, that's where my research has gone a little bit further than this. But continue with the article. Says the U.S. Geological Survey has reported more than 30 earthquakes in the area since Sunday, including a magnitude of 3.8 quake Thursday morning, and at least 16 others occurring Wednesday. 2 of which were a magnitude of 3.2 and 3.5. More than 700 quakes have occurred in the region over the past 6 months. 706 months. Okay, and Scott Osbrooks, geohazard supervisor for the Arkansas Geological Survey, said the quakes were part of what is now called the Guy earthquake swarm, a series of mild earthquakes that have been occurring periodically since 2009. See, so that's like, this is 2011, so this is 2009. Not quite 2 years ago. Depending on, what month it happened in 2009. But anyway, it says a similar swarm occurred in early 1980s when a series of quakes hit Enola, Arkansas. Ashbrook said that geologists are still trying to discover the exact cause of the recent seismic activity, but have identified two possibilities. It could just be a naturally occurring swarm like the Enola swarm, or it could be related to an ongoing natural gas exploration in the area. Okay, so that's a clue there, but it's more to it than that. Because going back to, you have to go check out his video, Dutchsinse, and I'll put a link to that video. Said that he had found some oil, or was it natural gas or oil? I don't remember. But anyway, go check his videos. That there's some fields out there. Most of them are just like fields and woods area. Not much there. And this was in Greenbrier. And he found something called Blackjack Road. If that means anything, because there's an Operation Blackjack. Because Operation Blackjack is another name for, they gave it a new name. And I found something on that, and I need to dig that up. But it has to do with Agenda 21. And, Agenda 21 has to do with depopulation. So you want to keep all that in mind. But anyway, getting back to the article. I'm sorry to go off like this, off the article, because I'm just trying to, keep in my mind some things that I have found out, some knowledge that I had found out in regards to what's going on, because I'm going to try to figure this out too. What they're trying to do. Because I don't think that this is a naturally occurring earthquake either. I think like a lot of the drilling that they're doing, particularly down there in the Gulf of Mexico, is causing a lot of what they call fracking, and that's why these earthquakes are being felt. Especially, there was a bunch of them, a swarm of them, happening in the state of Arkansas, near the new Madrid fault line along that area. Well, getting back to the article, it says the major source of natural gas in Arkansas in the Fayetteville Slate, S-H-A-L-E, an organically rich rock formation in north-central Arkansas. Drillers free up the gas by using the hydraulic fracturing. I don't know how that happened. Or fracking. Injecting pressurized water to create fractures deep in the ground. So that's what they're doing. I think there was something else that they believe that they were dumping. Let me see. That was from something else that I found, that they were dumping some other kind of substance, a chemical there, to cause this fracturing in the ground. And I think this is what was related to the phosgene, which possibly might have had something to do with the bird deaths, but what they had found was that the birds, they didn't find any poison that killed the birds. So that probably rules that out. I don't know. But continuing what in the article, the Osbrook fellow who is the supervisor with the Arkansas Geological Survey says that the geologists don't believe that the production wells are the problem, but rather the injection wells that are used to dispose of frack water when it can no longer be reused. The wastewater is pressurized and injected into the ground. We see no correlation between the natural gas production wells and the earthquakes, but we haven't ruled out injection wells, he said. Adding that that if the production wells were the cause, the earthquakes would be scattered all over the region, underlain by the Fayetteville Slate formation and not just one area. Ashbrooks said that the earthquakes are occurring in the vicinity of several injection wells. And Guy Police Chief Dave Martini said that the locals continue to blame the gas companies for the quakes. We have a disposal well here just outside of the city, Martini says, that people are suspecting that was the cause of it, even though that there isn't any proof of that yet. Martini said that the earthquake started increasing in frequency over the past week, and that the disposal well has seen an increase in use recently. Lawrence Bingle, the director of the Arkansas Oil and Gas Commission, said a 6-month moratorium was established in January on new injection wells in the area, and said that 4 companies are operating already drilled injection wells. Seco, that's how do I get a C? SEECO, Seco Incorporated Inc., Chesapeake Operating Inc., and Clarita Operating LLC, and Deep Six Water Disposal Service LLC. And the moratorium, which is expected to end in July, is intended to allow time to study the relationship, if any, between the injection wells and the earthquakes in the area. The largest quake of the Guy earthquake swarm was a magnitude of 4.0, which occurred in October, and which Ashbrook said, and then the region could possibly see quakes reaching as high as 5.0, but he said anything above 6.0 is unlikely. And 5.0 is pretty strong. 6 is, pretty bad, but 5.0 is pretty strong. The magnitude scale for earthquakes is logarithmic, meaning that a magnitude 3 earthquake would produce waves with amplitudes 10 times greater than a magnitude 2 and 100 times greater than a magnitude 1. Geologists said that quakes of magnitudes 2.5 to 3.0 are generally the smallest felt by humans. And these periods of high activity are not uncommon. I don't think that anything we'll be overly concerned about. He says, Osberg says, but we always encourage people to keep in tune into what's going on and to always have an all-hazard disaster preparedness kit. Well, I'm sure that we're going to tune in, and we're more than tune in to find out what is actually going on. And yeah, and they promote these all-hazard preparedness kits, and you know, there's more to it than meets the eye, I'd say. See, what else would I move to? I downloaded Google Earth, and actually I was looking there at the map. I have it at Greensboro. I'm looking at Greensboro, Arkansas, where excuse me, Blackjack Road. I'm moving in closer on that. And I'm surely not really sure what I will be looking at. Just the area itself, basically. And like I say, you know, check out Dutchsinse of his video. He has like a lot of information that he has found. There was like a white line. I don't know if that was the same white line that he was referring to. It's like a pipeline, a white pipeline. If you see this here where it says Blackjack Road, so like I said, you know, if you've heard of Blackjack, Operation Blackjack, I don't know if that's any relation or not. Could be, might be, never know. Oh, okay, that was a road. Okay, this is a road. Let me move in closer. Closer. This here, arrive at Blackjack Road. Can you see that? Greenbrier, Arkansas, right here. It says arrive at Blackjack Road. See that? Directions to and from. Okay. I'm gonna go there. So I'm gonna go a little bit, just a little bit closer. Okay, so I see around the area here. There's not that many houses. If you see those here, they're like little dotted, like little roofs, houses, but there's not that many. It looks like mostly farms there. Just few and far between. This purple line that you see here, you can type in when you, if you downloaded Google Earth, that you can type in the directions, like from where you're coming from. And I typed in Beebe, Arkansas, from there to Blackjack Road in Greenbrier, Arkansas. because the reason why I was going to Greenbrier, because that's where the article I just read, where these people were feeling the earthquakes. And as you remember, if you've forgotten already about Beebe, that's where the birds died. I don't know if I mentioned that in the beginning. I have several articles here I was looking at. It says fireworks was cited as likely cause of blackbird deaths, and MSNBC reports no poisons found in birds that fell on town. I don't, really believe what the media says, so I like doing my own investigation. Says some storms at that time, some storms had passed through the area, but it was at least 10 hours before the birds dropped from the sky. A spokesman said from the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. It looked like weather did not have an effect on that. Well, no, I don't think weather would have any effect, on animals, unless it hasn't been something that caused the birds. This is according to one source that it was the chest area where it was like their organs bursted, and what they hemorrhaged. They were hemorrhaging. So it's some kind of trauma that caused the birds to just fall out of the sky like that and die. I was just looking at some articles here. This is some measurements here about latitude and longitude. Skylark Drive. I think this is in Beebe. This is in the Little Rock area. This is a weather climate. And this is near the, not the fault line. This is along the Mississippi. I think this is where the Mississippi River runs. Along that area, along the fault line. There's a lot of activity there. But some of this is old stuff you probably know already, in regards that we know, just to confirm that that this is where the incident where the birds had died in Beebe, and in relations to what was happening in Greenbrier, Arkansas, in that area. And I also took pictures of I have a little program here. Let me open it up here. A bunch of things here. Wow. See this here, right here? See, that is a lot of activity. And there's even one down there close to Mississippi. Let me kind of let me see if I can stop this. I don't think I can stop it. Okay, so I got to stop now to turn around. Oh. I'll get it here in a minute. There you go. I got it. I got it. Alright. Now, and this is just, I don't know, a little less than a few hours ago. Okay, I was filtering out some of these what I was wanting to look at. If you can see that one, it's close to the Mississippi shore there, right down at the Gulf. A 3.5 earthquake right now, which happened like a few hours ago, and then a 2.5 there around in the Arkansas region. Let me put the states there. Yep. No, actually that's in Alabama. I thought that I couldn't tell quite. I really can't tell on this map, but I believe it's Alabama. But it wasn't there earlier this morning. But yeah, there's one there still in Arkansas at 2.5. And when I increased the age, which is in this days, of let me see, I think there was a 4.1 there somewhere. Okay. And there you go. Just about like a day ago, the strongest was like 4.1, and then a 3.9. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll also have other images there. I don't know if you could see those or not, but I'll go ahead and post those also. They said that there was one at Yosemite, but I don't see that one. See that one listed, that because the one that's you see over there in the Pacific Coast is California, down towards the Baja region, and the largest one is there, 5.1. Because the Yosemite one is between Montana and Idaho, and yeah, that's all I see there for right now. And this is February, evening of February the 18th, Friday, and yeah, whoops, there we go. It's going too fast. I'm just new at using this. This is a nice tool, and to use to see all the earthquakes that are going on. And this is what's going on in the Pacific. About a day ago. 5.3 around Indonesia. And I don't know if you heard, but Indonesia is sinking into the ocean. Tonga is getting a 4.8. near Japan, or is that 5.3, or is that near Korea? In that pretty region, Japan, Korea, 5.3, 4.9. There you go, there's United States again. I just wanted to show you that. Let's get on it. Get back to the articles. Okay, we're back to the... I think that's really all I had to report as to the new article that I found in regards to Arkansas, and why why all this activity is happening around the Arkansas area. That would be like a heads up, you know, something to take notice about, because I have like a little what you call like little news thing I have on my computer, and that was the main headline, and so, and it just, that's what caught my eye, so I just thought I'd mention that. This website is pretty good too, about information along the new Madrid zone there, with maps, and I'm just new to this part, and this has like a lot of information here. About earthquakes. Let's see. It also mentions about the history about the 1811 and 1812 earthquakes that happened at that time. And I was, it got me wondering why, how an earthquake back then that was very devastating, earthquake at that time, and then what we are facing right now. I mean, earthquakes has happened, you know, through different periods of history, but the one that we're facing is a little bit different. So actually more research needs to be done into this, really. I'm just really skimming the surface right now. So I'll better stop here, and post what I have. And so yeah, so whatever I come up, and there's some other things that I had too about the Gulf of Mexico, and things I haven't posted yet that I need to post. it's just like I've just been busy with some other things. I have it in my mind to do it. It's just getting it up there. So maybe the information that I have might be a help to somebody. I don't know. So I give it a try. But this is it for right now, so I'll just close for now and tell you that Jesus loves you always, and I love you too, and y'all take care. Until next time, bye bye now.